Hello YouTube, I've got another high ELO ranked team game here with the teams being Coelacanth versus Yo-Yo. Well, I don't know how to pronounce that one. Anyway, it looks like the teams are going to be Graves, Elise, Kha'Zix, Orianna, Nami versus Vayne, Jarvan for Lissandra, Karthus, and Thresh. Looks like the lane matchups are going to be Elise versus Jarvan in the jungle at top lane, Kha'Zix versus Lissandra at mid lane, Orianna versus Karthus, and at bottom lane, it is going to be Graves and Nami versus Vayne and Thresh. So without further ado, let's get this party started. Actually, we're going to pause it 1 second here. Sorry about that. There was a little bit of an issue there. My sound was not on, so I couldn't hear anything. It drives me crazy when it happens. So let's take a quick look. I will match up what everybody is doing here. Sorry about this delay. It's not going to be quite as live as I normally do it, but I assure you, I have not pre-screened it at all. So I think this should do it. That should do it. Looks like we're having a little bit of ward fights here going on. Ori just trying to poke away here. These are very high ELO players, so should be interesting in the very least. Let's see what everybody is running. Graves is running just a little bit of armor pen, lots of AD with just a little bit of lifesteal there. Elise is running probably 2109. She doesn't have that much MR, so... Kha'Zix is running lots of AD, just a little bit of armor pen. Orianna is running quite a bit of magic pen. Nami is running weird. She has one. That's strange. Anyway, looks like she is mostly defense and utility, and that's it for blue team. Now for purple team, let's take a quick look. Vayne is running lots of AD this early in the game, just a little bit of armor pen. Jarvan 4 is running quite a bit of armor pen, not very much attack, and it looks like he is 921. Lissandra here is running hybrid pen with just probably 21.9 or 21.09, something along those lines. Karthus running quite a bit of spell pen, just a little bit of AP at this early stage in the game, and a little bit of damage there early on at this bottom lane here. Thresh is going, looks like defense and utility. So let's get back into the game. So early game fights there. Blue team getting brought just a little bit low there. Looks like Jarvan will be starting red, Elise starting blue as per usual, even though Jarvan sometimes starts blue. But it looks like he wants to go for a quick gank here. Did he do a smiteless? He did do smiteless. So I guess he wants the smite for the blue. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. So yeah, all sorts of high ELO people here. The people that I recognize immediately is Mega Zero, Probably LoL, Cole MEIA, GGLA Wapachang, Ultimate Zero, GGLA Easy, GG Bunny Fufu, and Ulum is also... These are all sorts of high ELO people. Mainly in the... I know a bunch of these people only play in like the team brackets. Like Bunny Fufu is one of these that I know plays a lot in the team brackets. I know Mega Zero plays in solo and the team queues as well. It looks like purple team is showing a little bit of dominance here at this bottom lane, but it's not going to prove to be that detrimental this early because... it looks like he will be able to farm just fine underneath the turret. So it looks like Elise is coming down here from behind. Purple team is not aware of this, but there is a lane gank also going on. We're going to have a 3v3 here, and blue team is way out of position. I think we're going to see first blood here. I think Elise is going to give it up. Thresh lands a nice hook. Nami, beautiful flash there, but Elise does go down, and now Nami is a little out of position. Nice damage with that red buff, and the Flay there manages to pick up the kill. And Vayne gets a kill. Oh man, that's going to be an nice early game lead here for this purple team. 1K in purple team's favor so far. So nice little play there at bottom lane. Elise overextending, purple team not reacting, and then just getting baited into position with a 3v3, and blue team was way split for that to be happening. So, and it looks like top lane is a farm fest up here. Nothing too exciting there about even. Oh, we're going to back it up because apparently there was a dive that I wasn't expecting. Oh, should have known. Just run, Graves. Should have ran. And Thresh manages to come in, flashes, misses the flays. Does manage to lead him with the hook, though. Holy crap. Beautiful lead there on the hook. I'm impressed. It's all mind gaze, ladies and gentlemen. Once you get to this high ELO, you just... You know, it's all mind games. All mind games. So, purple team might be able to take an early game turret here, probably near the 7-minute mark. This turret is most likely going to be dead. And keep in mind that Vayne has gotten 2 kills, and she's already at 1237 gold. She will be able to head back here. I'm not sure what she'll build. Probably the Blade of the Rune King first. That's what most Vaynes have been building lately, just because it gives her extreme tank slaying capability. But keep in mind, blue team doesn't have a true tank unless Kha'Zix goes fairly tanky. So, like, Elise is a little tanky, but not too exciting. Just a little tanky, so. Solid game so far. Holy crap. I'm excited. Anyway, as far as the items go, looks like Vayne has gone back, gotten that Vampiric Scepter, and then saving quite a bit of... Oh, she burned all her gold. She got tier 1 boots, a Vampiric Scepter, and some potions, it looks like. Lysandra deciding to go for that cloth armor, most likely going for a very quick Zhonya's. It's so good on her with her ultimate. Gives her like 6 seconds of invulnerability, which is an eternity during a team fight. She can go in, initiate with an ult, and then Zhonya's. And people are just like, oh my god. So, yeah, and it looks like blue team hasn't gone back yet, really, so... Let's get ready to rumble. I think this is going to be a good game. Good game. So it looks like Kha'Zix might be headed back here. Purple team, Jarvan there was waiting for a gank there, but decided to go away there because he realized that Kha'Zix was headed back there. Purple team is still pushing away at bottom lane. There is a significant advantage here at this bottom lane now. Vayne is going to have all sorts of sustain, and with that, those hooks. And the Vampiric Scepter, she actually has very good sustain, probably very comparable to with having Nami in the lane. Nami doesn't have any items, just potions. Looks like she burned all her wards. And Thresh, on the other hand, is ward happy right now. He does have that Sightstone. There's the hook on the Nami. Vayne manages to lantern in, and now we've got a big team fight. Nami gets condemned into the wall. Big damage going down. It looks like they exhausted the wrong target when they were stacking there. And Graves manages to get away, doing a little bit of damage there to the Vayne. And it looks like Elise is coming in, just waiting over the wall. Doesn't realize that this is warded. Purple team farming very defensively right now. And it looks like Elise realizes that it's warded. Decides to come into the lane. Try to show a little bit of lane presence here. Not knowing that there is a ward there. There was the condemn, but she managed to repel before the stun occurred. Thresh whiffs the pull. This bottom lane has been so aggressive. Top lane, not too much is going on. The lane is super pushed. Mid is not very exciting. Purple lane might be going for some sort of weird kind of dive here. It looks like Elise is going back to farming. Nami is back into the fray, and they're just ravaging this turret this early in the game. It is down to 368 health, which was probably 1 or 2 more pushes before it goes down, unless Elise camps down here. And it looks like Elise is actually headed towards this mid lane. Jarvan looks like he's going to try and swing around here for a gank. Orianna... Oh, no, he's trying to steal their blue. Because Elise has been showing so much presence there at bottom lane. That is going to be very problematic. Uh-oh, Jarvan. Jarvan, you need to run! Oh, taking huge damage, manages to flash over the wall, and Lysandra's there to support him. Sorry, a little bit of lag there. Flash over the wall, escapes just fine, even though Kha'Zix managed to burn the Ignite there on him. So, as far as items goes, Karthus does have that Tear of the Goddess. Looks like he is building into a Catalyst now, and Jarvan now is building some health, getting some wards, nothing too exciting. So, and it looks like Elise is just proving to always be at the wrong place at the wrong time, but purple team is using a ton of wards. Beautiful little Nami bubble there on the Thresh, but Graves is taking a lot of damage in his This Vayne is proving that she can dodge skill shots with the best, and manages to lantern jump there. This bottom lane is so very aggressive. So very aggressive. It is ridiculous. Looks like we missed a little bit of an engage here at mid lane. Elise is decided to cover that mid lane while... oh gosh, here comes the engage. Lysandra with the ultimate. Tons of damage, but there's the repel, so they are going to be taking lots of tower hits. And Lysandra manages to flash very deep there. And Karthus does have his ult, but I don't think he quite has enough damage. And down goes that bottom turret. Meanwhile, that's going on. And Elise is getting back to farming that lane. And Vayne coming in there, doing some nice damage with the barrier. There is the Requiem, and I think it's going to be enough to pick it up. Double kill! Picking up Nami and Elise there for the Karthus, and it is 0-6 with a 3.5k goal advantage for Purple Team. Really rough this early in the game. Really rough, and we'll probably see a dragon here for Purple Team relatively soon. I wouldn't be surprised if they head to that very, very shortly. Looks like Jarvan is going to feed a blue here to Karthus, maybe? I don't know. Looks like he's just warding. Nope, now they're heading for dragon. They will be doing this dragon now. I assume they will toggle tank, even though Jarvan will probably primary tank. And Vayne will just shred it like she does. Lissandra taking a little bit of damage there. Ori all doing big damage, and finally blue team gets a kill there. We'll see if Ori can be the saving grace for her team. Ori can be very, very scary, especially when you have people like Nami. Because then you can do some AoE CC blocks, which can be very, very fun. But they don't really have anybody else that can really capitalize off it. Because Kha'Zix really likes solo targets. And now, especially since they redid his... they changed the way his W works. It no longer procs as passive, and you can't be hit by multiple targets, if I recall. And a lot of the damage is now on his Q. So, it doesn't require isolated targets nearly as much. Kha'Zix taking turret hits for no reason. Come on, Mega Zero, you know better than that. So, as far as items go, looks like Vayne is still building her way towards that Blade of the Rune King here. Jarvan looks like he's going for a quick Spirit of the not Elder Lizard, the other one. Spirit Golem, Ancient Golem, that's the one. And Elise is also going into that Ancient Golem as well. Kha'Zix, he does have that Hex Drinker and the Tear of the Goddess, so he can go into that quick Mana Moon. Nice little engage here going on, but I don't think too much is going to happen from it. And actually, Elise is in a little bit of a position and manages to run away from that Jarvan there, so. And clearing wards, pink fights. God, I love Thresh's Lantern, such a cool mechanic. I wish there was more skills that were like that with a very unique mechanic. Like, it would be cool if there was a push mechanic, too. I'm not sure exactly how it would work. The Lantern's very simple. You could just hold the Thresh's position, but it would be really cool if, like, Alistar, or not Alistar, but a champion somewhat similar to Alistar could, like, punch his team, but there would be trolling. That's the only problem with that. What if you could probably do something similar to the Lantern, but have it do, like, an alley-oop? You throw out two mechanics, like a portal. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, sorry. Back into the game. Anyway, Lissandra taking some big damage there, but Jarvan is in the fray. Kha'Zix doing some nice damage, though. Manages to pick her up, and let's see if Kha'Zix can get away. I don't think he quite can, but he is healing quite a bit there. We're going to go back up to this top lane. Might be able to get away from this Jarvan. And man, it's going to be all dependent if he can dodge. And he manages to get away there. Beautifully done there by the Kha'Zix. Oh, you're dead. Killing spree. Well, it's such a disheartening thing when Karthus is like, oh yes, I got away, I played that right. And then Karthus is just like, oh, I have this I win button. It's called R. Requiem for a Dream. Or is it Mozart's Requiem? We'll see. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below which song you think is more fitting for Karthus. Anyway, blue team is having to deal with the tower dive here. Ori doing a nice ultimate there, managing to keep Thresh under the turret. Ori is going to be able to get away here, and it looks like Graves is kiting, manages to get away from that Vayne as well. Jarvan, but Ori just caught in a hard place there. Gets picked up by the Lissandra, even though Jarvan tried to help there just a little bit, because that's what Jarvan does, he helps. Nami getting caught a little bit out of position. Vayne doing a little bit of damage to him, but Kha'Zix is coming. Kha'Zix comes in with the dash there, but does get condemned into the wall. Going to be able to pick up the Karthus, but now Nami is in a little bit of a position. And Lissandra's coming, manages to bind them. The flash and the W manages to do a lot there. And Elise might be able to pick up this Jarvan. So very close. Not quite enough, and now Vayne is just wailing on this turret. Elise is just unable to be in all the places that she needs to at once. The 4K goal advantage in Purple Team's favor, keep that in mind, is going to prove detrimental, especially when most of that is on the Vayne and Karthus. So those carries are starting to get very carry-licious. Carry-licious? I don't know. Anyway, blue team here, wandering around, stealing blue buffs, you know, doing all them exciting things and such. purple team. Let's see what everybody's bought. Looks like Karthus has finished his Rod of Ages. Vayne has finished her Blade of the Rune King, so she will be starting to do some pretty crazy damage, plus the active effect is absolutely the nuts on her. Lissandra is probably almost got enough for her Sonya's not quite. She still needs probably about 700 gold. Oh god, big damage on the Elise, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Not going to be enough, especially, she does pick her up, but Kha'Zix comes in and cleans her clock. Blue team is still pushing at this mid turret here. Thresh and Vayne are trying to hold him off for as long as possible. Manages to land a nice hook there on the Graves, and now it's going to be some big damage. Vayne ulting and doing tons of damage with that red buff, and Ori is in some trouble now. You can't escape Vayne with red buff. You just can't, unless Nami burns her ultimate, but even then, the Flay and the Jarvan ultimate manages to pick up the kill there on the Orianna. So, and meanwhile, at top lane, there's Wild Kha'Zix. And back to the fun at mid lane. Purple lane is still pushing on these turrets very hard. Karthus is just farming the jungle for a little bit here, trying to push out this bottom lane or be in a position where he can help the mid lane should it prove to be too much for them to chew by themselves. And there is the engage, but that Thresh Lantern is such a hardcore disengage or engage. It can be so much fun. I need to play more Thresh. That guy is awesome. So awesome. Anyway, it looks like Kha'Zix is catching Lissandra out of position just a little bit there. Manages to jump to keep up with her, and the Ignite is going to be able to pick up the kill there. So beautifully played there by the Kha'Zix. Back at this mid lane engage, Nami lands a nice Q there, but purple team is falling back. I don't think blue team can win this fight, but oh man, Jarvan coming in there, manages to slow everybody up. Karthus is trying to come in as well, managing to land a lot of nice lay waste there on that Elise, and everybody is walking away like a boss. And now we've got a 4v4 engage. And looks like purple team might be going for this dragon. This could prove to be a little bit scary for this purple team. If they can get dragon here very quickly, it might work. It looks like they're deciding that this is bad. Jarvan is very low. There's the stun on Vayne. Jarvan manages to get it even though Elise tried to steal. There's the repel. Not going to quite be enough, and she is going to go down. Orianna trying to throw her ball in there to save a little, help a little bit there, but looks like purple team is going to be able to get out. But meanwhile, Kha'Zix is just playing around at this top lane, and Lissandra is getting wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Purple team is falling back, taking this blue. Karthus now has blue buff, so he can use his E all day long. Kha'Zix just roaming around in this jungle. His farm is at 120, while Lissandra's is at 91, and he is probably the keeper of the most gold for this blue team. Yep, he's at 6k, while the nearest one is 5. And the two carries are still very fed, though, on this purple team. That's why we do have this 5.5k gold advantage. 4.5. Why can't I do math today? So, that's 5. Whatever. Can't do math. Recording multiple games consecutively. I was about to say simultaneously. That would be a thing, wouldn't it? I wish I could record the game simultaneously. Anyway, back at to the game at hand. It looks like Orianna is trying to push a little bit here. As far as the items go, nothing too exciting. Looks like Graves is going to be finishing his Bloodthirster here relatively soon. But other than that, not very exciting. Okay, so it looks like purple team is just having wards and wards of fun. And Thresh with this Oracles is actually going to be very, very substantial. Taking out this many wards, he could take out like 5 wards here, and that could be proved to be really wrong. While the Dragon Pit ward is not very relevant right now, if he takes out these 2 pink wards, it will be very, very strong for this purple team. Dropping a ward on the Baron, it's a little early still. Level 12 is about the earliest in which you can do Baron. You really have to toggle tank there, unless your tank is incredibly fed, or your AD carry is incredibly fed, but I don't think they're going to quite be able to, anyways, going to be able to do Baron for another few levels, but keep in mind, blue team is very behind this purple team. Graves is level 10, Vayne is level 12, Elise is level 9, Jarvan is level 9, so they're even there. Lissandra is behind by 1 level, Karthus is up 3 levels, and there's an engage here at top lane. Kha'Zix might be able to pick up somebody here, but multiple ults used to try and kill him. Multiple ults. And meanwhile, we're going to back it up so we can see Vayne take out Graves here at bottom lane. Oh, she just chills in the bush, waiting for Graves to push out too far, and then she uses her active effect. There, whoop, we're going to back it up. And just manages to ult him, use her active effect there on her Blade of the Rune King, and now Nami is running. Oh, Jarvan is coming. Elise comes into the fray, though. Doing a little bit of damage there to Jarvan, but not enough to be super scared. Karthus is coming there, throws down a nice wall, cutting them off, and I think Elise is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Ori does come in and do a beautiful ball, and I think Karthus is going to go down. We'll see if he drops the Requiem. I don't think he is. He's just going to try and lay waste. Manages to land a nice slow there on the Nami, but nobody's there to capitalize on it. And Nami is going to get away unless she overstays her welcome there. Lissandra is pushing at this top turret here. Gold advantage is still about 6k in purple team's favor. Keep that in mind. Blue team is going to be able to get this mid turret. Maybe, not quite. Purple team did come in time to save that. And blue buff is back up here for the blue side. So keep that in mind. Lissandra manages to take out that turret, bringing the gold advantage to almost 7k. And there's a nice hook there on the Ori. Ori is in a bad place. Jarvan just doing wrecked. Holy crap, I mixed up my health bars there. Jarvan just got absolutely wrecked. But there's the Karthus ultimate. Repels to mitigate a lot of the damage, but I think that's going to cause her to die. Even though Kha'Zix comes in and cleans house, but here comes the monster that is known as Vayne, trying to chase there, but Nami lands a beautiful bubble there, stopping a lot of the fray from happening. Just a beautiful little bubble. Looks like Lissandra is still trying to push here on this turret, especially with the help of Vayne. Blue team is forced back with a lot of their carries. It's only Nami left, and Lissandra can absolutely wreck her. Keep in mind, her ult is up, and so she can just W, bind, and then ult. And it's just going to be bad. And it looks like Graves managed to pick up that turret, bring the gold advantage back down to about 5k. There's a little bit of damage there. Whoop, sorry about that. Lost control of the camera. Lissandra there doing a little bit of damage there to the Nami, but forced back there because the carries are back, and this Kha'Zix is a little scary. He is 5-3, so with that last Whispers, building a little bit of tankiness is not going to save you that much. And Jarvan is building a lot of armor. He's probably already at nearly 180. 129. Jeez, I'm overestimating this armor a lot lately. It's driving me crazy. I remember when I lost my mind. I don't think I did that quite right, but CeeLo Green is awesome. Just keep it as an homage to CeeLo Green. Anyway, purple team is still pushing out here on these, trying to clear some wards here. The Oracles is down for Thresh, so he isn't going to be able to clear wards nearly as much, but look at all of this ward coverage here for blue team. Purple team has 2 wards there, and blue team, look at this. Everything around Baron is just revealed. Absolutely ridiculous how many wards is there. Keep in mind, wards are 75 gold each, and Nami only has the 2 from the Sightstone, so a lot of wards. There's 5 wards in that area. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyway, looks like Nami decided to get an Oracle Elixir there to help try and clear some of these wards. I think it's really early to be warding Baron that much. Unless you lose a team fight, Baron is not a very substantial, easy thing to do this early in the game. At 21 minutes, oh gosh, Graves is caught out of position. There's the ultimate from Lissandra trying to stun him. And he looks like he might be able to flash over the wall, but Jarvan is going to be able to pick him up with a red buff there. So the AD carry is down. Vayne is just rolling and tumbling through this back line, doing tons of damage. Kha'Zix looks like he wants to jump back into the fray, dropping a nice pink ward there, just so we can make sure that she does not tumble around in her stealth for too long there. And Kha'Zix looks like he wants to play so much. Looks like purple team decides, hey, let's not try and bash her head against the wall and maybe get a turret. Let's go for the free dragon. So with that, dragon brings the gold advantage back up to about 5.5k in purple team's favor. So fun, fun, fun. Tell Daddy took the T-Bird away. And I guess the T-Bird in this metaphor is the dragon. I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out. Anyway, blue team is still building items, because that's what they always do. Not sure where I was going with that one. Anyway, Graves, it looks like he's going to be building a last Whisper next. He does have that Bloodthirster finish, so he does have that about half stacked. Oh, it's because he died. Orianna does have that Zhonya's Hourglass. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets some cooldown reduction now, because Orianna loves her some cooldown reduction. And it looks like Kha'Zix has finished that Mana Moon, so he is just starting to do just a little bit more damage. And Nami, she does have that Phantom Dancer. Big fight going down here, and mid lane, Karthus getting caught, a little bit out of position, taking some damage. Ori ultimate going down, but whiffs the Karthus, manages to get Lissandra, and purple team is in a little bit of a bad place here. Karthus is on the run. Nami flashes over the wall, and Elise lands a max range stun there. Nami follows it up with a Q, and Graves picks up the Karthus there. And meanwhile, at bottom lane, Vayne is just like, okay, I'm going to kill your turrets. And it looks like blue team with the Karthus using his ultimate. That was a very defensive ultimate. It brought everybody relatively low there, preventing them from considering even doing that Baron buff. So when you're all that low, somebody like Jarvan can come in and just wreak havoc. And Vayne, meanwhile, is still just pushing. The lone fish has come to save the turret. Help me, Nami. You're my only hope. Oh my gosh. So many pop culture references today. What's going on with me? Okay, Nami... Not Nami. Blah, blah, blah. Vayne is still cleaning up here. Just farming away. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Everything has gotten calm all of a sudden. It's the calm before the storm, right? I'm making way too many pop culture references. I gotta stop. People might think I spend too much time on the internet or watch too much TV. Anyway. Oy, oy, oy. So it looks like Lysandra does have that Abyssal Scepter. She's gone fairly tanky for this build, but hey, I think it works fairly well for her. The Zhonya's is definitely an amazing item for her. Makes it so she's ridiculously hard to kill, especially if she uses her ult defensively. So, and it looks like for other items, Karthus does have that Rabadon's Death Cap. He'll probably either finish up his Archangels or he'll get probably a Zhonya's next. Not Zhonya's. Well, maybe it's Zhonya's, but probably brain farting. Not Last Whisper, but Void Staff. That's what I'm trying to think of. Sorry, so many Last Whispers already in the game. We've got 3 of them, so... And it looks like Vayne is building a Chain Vest. Probably going to be a Guardian Angels, but I'm unsure about that. Probably Guardian Angel. Well... Yeah. Oh, nice little hook there on Elise, but... not going to be able to do much with it, so... Purple team just dancing around here, waiting for the proper moment. It looks like they are going to try and steal the blue, but that would prove to be a little dangerous. Oh, man. We're going to have a fight here. We're going to minimize the HUD so we can see it in all its glory. Karthus getting caught a little bit out of position. Nice stun. Beautiful Jarvan ult there, just going around. And Orianna does go down to the Karthus. Vayne manages to pick up Kha'Zix, and Purple Team is just wreaking havoc here. And Elise does manage to pick up Karthus before that happens, but I think this is going to be a Baron buff here. Nami is the only one left, and I don't think she is going to be able to steal it. Oh god, flash over the wall. Nami, you are so dead. And this is going to be an easy Baron now. They should be able to toggle tank and Thresh playing the main tank there for a while. Vayne can actually tank quite a bit there just because she does have that substantial lifesteal with the Blade of the Rune King, because that doesn't max. 60 versus monsters. I was like, that does 60 damage for auto attack and heals her for it, so... Right? It does heal her for it, right? Oh, no. Sorry, I was mixing up the actives and the passives. So, doop-a-doop. Okay, so with that Baron buff, Thresh manages to finish the Locket of Iron Solari. Jarvan manages to finish the Runic Bulwark. And we've got a needlessly large rod here on the Karthus, so I'm guessing he is going for that Zhonya's next. So, uh-oh. This is going to be bad news bears here for Blue Team. Blue Team is in a little bit of trouble here. The gold advantage is 9k in Purple Team's favor, and they have that Baron buff. This Vayne is going to absolutely destroy them. And she has enough gold to go back and probably buy a Guardian Angels, because I thought it was only about 2,600 for Guardian Angels. I'm not sure. They change the numbers around every now and then, and that maybe she's not buying that. Maybe she's deciding to buy Thornmail. I don't think it's worth it. They have enough AP damage with Orianna and Elise, but I think Guardian Angels is the way to go. And there it is, the Guardian Angel. Whoop, 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 whoop. So, indeed, and Orianna now has Rabadon's Death Cap, so she will be doing a little bit more damage. Nami getting caught out of position there, forced to flash over the wall, just because Karthus will eat your face. He is the Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper. Who does that? Moody Blues? Yeah, Moody Blues does that. Anyway, it looks like Thresh is hankering for a fight there. Almost gets caught out of position there with the Elise stun, but I don't think it would have proved that detrimental to the Thresh. His team is relatively close. I think he'd be able to kite far enough away where At least Lysandra could get into the fight very quickly. Probably Jarvan too, because Jarvan's pretty high mobility as well with his dash. Elise is caught. Taking some nice damage there. Purple team, and we're going to minimize the HUD once again here because we don't need to see it too much. And the Thresh manages to land a nice hook. I'm not sure if they're going to engage it, but nice damage there on the Ori. Might force her back even. Blue team is trying to defend this with all of their might. And purple team is just going to be relentless with this push. Keep in mind, and with that Baron buff, they can push all day and just siege the crap out of this turret. So, and so it begins. It's just going on and on and on and on. Thresh manages to land a nice hook there on the Graves. Ori lands a counter ultimate, manages to burst down Karthus before he can even do too much there. But keep in mind, he does have his passive going on, doing some nice damage. There's the Karthus ultimate, doing tons of damage. Elise goes down to the Vayne. Vayne is still trying to go into the fight here, and down goes the turret, and most likely this inhibitor as well. Purple team, it is a 4v4, but blue team was forced back to their well, and down goes the inhibitor, and now blue team is probably going to try and chase here. Kha'Zix getting caught a little bit out of position, taking some big damage, gets ripped apart by the Vayne. Lysandra is taking some big damage there, but Graves and Orianna are not anywhere near to be able to pick up that kill, and purple team is still just brawling it out here with this blue team, but they will be falling back now. Nice little engage there. Nice little engage. I was impressed with how fast Karthus got ravaged. I think he got ravaged. Oh, he doesn't have his Zonias, so Lysandra does have that Void Staff now. She is just going for all sorts of magic pen. Holy crap. She'll probably build a Rabadon's. Oh, that's cute. The dragon's glitched. Hello, dragon. OP, invisible dragon. And Vayne joins the fight, and they will be able to get the dragon. Sorry about that glitch. It happens. Sometimes when you spectate, people disappear. It looks like Jarvan's going to troll this Elise just a little bit. Vayne killing her little spiders there. Does she get gold for that? Huh. Interesting. Anyway, purple team is still in a very, very strong lead. The gold advantage is now almost 11k in their favor. Everybody is back. They're buying all sorts of items. Got a Kindle Gem, Zonia's Hourglass on the Karthus. Oracle Elixir there for the Jarvan, so he can clear some more wards so that they can assert their map dominance. And it looks... What is Vayne going to be getting for last item? Infinity Edge, for sure. For sure the Infinity Edge. That would be my best get. Yes, Infinity Edge. I don't think Bloodthirster is worth it since she already has the Phantom Dancer, so... Cool beans. Cool beans. So we almost have a fully built Vayne, which everybody knows is a very, very scary thing. Vayne haunts my nightmares. Anyway, looks like Graves is building just a little bit of damage now. Probably trying to finish up the Phantom Dancer next, and then I'm not sure what he's building. Nami hasn't built a whole lot so far. Pretty much just wards, Ruby Sightstone, and the Boots mobility, so not too much going on there. Elise just has the Runic Bulwark. And Kha'Zix hasn't even gotten his Mirror Mana yet. It's very close, but he hasn't gotten it quite yet there. Vayne taking some nice damage there. Blue team trying to engage. There's the Thresh hook there. We've got a 5v5 going on here. Vayne doing some nice damage. Nami ult forcing that Vayne to defensive flash. Blue team taking all sorts of damage here from the Karthus. Elise is going to go down here, but... Or I mean Kha'Zix. Elise... Where did she go? Gosh, I have the worst time keeping track of her. And who was legendary? Is that Vayne? Oh my god, legendary Vayne. Something tells me she needs to be nerfed. Lots of damage here. Lysandra looking for an opening here where she can just do some havoc because she still has her ultimate. Oh, there's another nice engage. And Lysandra going in with the ultimate, gets picked up by the Elise. Orianna does get picked up by the Vayne though, and this Vayne is super scary. Elise is on the run now, and now we've got purple team here, still chasing after this Graves, and she might be able to pick him up. The Condemn is almost enough, and Elise is still running, and gets picked up with the Dragon Strike there from the Jarvan, and now purple team is pushing all of the lanes here. One turret went down there right... Which turret went down? Was it this one? I guess it was the mid turret there. The tier 2 mid turret. Tier 2 top turret goes down. Gold advantage is now at 14k in purple team's favor. They need to head back, though, because they're all incredibly low, and Kha'Zix will clean their clocks. Because he does have those evolved wings, the evolved Q, and the evolved ultimate, which means he can dance with the devil in the cold moonlight. And Baron is back up. Oh, they're going for it. I guess Vayne can ravage it. Doing some nice damage. It looks like she is tanking it. Blue team is trying to come in here. Vayne is doing terrible amounts of damage, though, to this. Nami gonna go for the steal, and Vayne picks it up. Vayne and Nami goes down. This is going to be the game, ladies and gentlemen. Kha'Zix manages to jump out of that fight. Ori is coming there. There's the stealth. Kha'Zix managing to stay alive just a little bit longer. Elise coming in. Karthus doing a nice Zhonya's there to prevent that from happening, allowing his team to catch back up. Karthus goes down there, forced to abort the ultimate. I believe he was no, he wasn't ulting. He just got stunned. Purple team is very low there. Lysandra coming back into the fray. Elise trying to get a little revenge here on this Jarvan, but she is taking some pretty incredible amounts of damage. Manages to get away, dodges the Thresh Hook there, and now the chase is on. Lysandra coming. There's the nice repel. Manages to get back to the Thresh, but goes down to the Vayne there because Vayne has ridiculous damage right now, and she is going to be able to finish that Infinity Edge right now and probably get her tier 3 boots and maybe even a red ruby elixir. So, yep, there's the Infinity Edge. How much gold does she have? 243, not quite enough to get tier 3 boots, so almost enough to... Oh, she did get ruby elixir instead. I don't know, the Führer is very good. It is very good indeed. But blue team is in a world of hurt. 15 to 31 in terms of kills and 4 to 8 in terms of towers. Gold advantage is just over. We're starting to breach on 20k gold, and a lot of that is on this Vayne. Keep in mind, Vayne is fully built, so she is at the pinnacle of her damage until she... The only other things that she can get is the blue elixir and... tier 3 boots, so unless she decides to sell her boots for like another Phantom Dancer or something, but usually that is not recommended. Rumble in the jungle looks like not too much going on. This game is actually incredibly long for being so one-sided. Blue team is doing a very good job of holding on to whatever they can. It looks like they're going to try for a bush gank here. I think Elise is visible, though. And blue team, you might be in a little bit of trouble. I guess it's only a 5v3 right here. Just farming it up, trying to get some gold back here. He does have that mirror mana now, so he will be doing a little bit more damage. And by he, I mean Kha'Zix. Ori decided to go with the Morellonomicon just so she can mitigate some of the healing that power there of the Vayne. Keep in mind, they still have this Baron buff. This inhibitor is back up, but... I think purple team is going to start pushing like crazy. And it's the beginning of the end. The end is coming, guys. The end is coming. It's a couple team fights away unless blue team just somehow manages to absolutely wreck. But I don't think it's going to be able to happen. Vayne with the Guardian Angels, unless they catch Vayne way out of position, it's just not going to happen. Vayne will kill them all. Nami doing the ultimate there. Manages to land the bind. Oh my god, they catch the Vayne way out of position. Manages to proc the Guardian Angel. Lots of damage here going on. Jarvan, Karthus, and Lysandra still haven't entered the fray. Vayne gets shut down. Ori doing some incredible damage. Blue team doing ridiculous damage. Going to be able to pick up the Thresh Dew. There's the Karthus ultimate doing some nice damage, but not enough to pick people up. Lysandra manages to pick up Graves, and we've got 2 people from purple here. Lysandra gets stunned. And trying to slow up this Elise there. Kha'Zix might be in a little bit of trouble. Run, Kha'Zix, run. And Elise gets picked up by the Lysandra. Orianna still trying to duke it out here with these two. Here comes Nami going with the heal, but there's the Zhonya's. Let's see if it's going to be enough. Another Zhonya's to counter that, and down goes the Orianna. Down goes Lysandra. Now it is a 1v2 situation, but I think he will be able to pick... Oh my gosh, the damage. Manages to pick that one up. Manages to pick up 2. Cleaning house here. Kha'Zix cleaning house. Kha'Zix, the unsung hero of blue team. Okay, Lysandra has finished her death cap now, so she will be doing a lot more damage. I'm not sure what she's going to get for her last item. Thresh has gotten that Oracle Elixir. Vayne has gotten her Tier 3 boot. She now has 500 gold as well. And she doesn't have the Ruby Elixir, actually. I wonder why she didn't decide to get that. So she did get shut down. We've got a little while still. Her Guardian Angel still comes back up approximately about 3 minutes. So keep that in mind. Baron buff will be coming back up relatively shortly. Kha'Zix looks like he's pushing out a little bit here at this top lane. This game might be a long one. If blue team wins another engage like that, might prove to be a very long game. That shutdown kill got them so much gold. So much gold. And now the gold advantage is only about 14k in purple team's favor. So Vayne is picking up the dragon for her team. Gold advantage is back up to almost 15, just over 15k here. And so many oracles. This Nami hasn't built a single goddamn thing. Dropping wards all over the place. Jesus, Nami. I wonder how... She has probably spent about 5k on wards in oracles, guys. 5k. Ridiculous. Elise has gotten the Locket of Iron Solari. Blue team still has a long way in which they can build up, so the longer this game goes on, the worse off it's going to be for purple, because Lissandra, she only has one more item. It looks like she's building... I wonder if it's Deathfire or Morellonomicon. Deathfire, Morellonomicon, or... let's see. Unholy Grail. Probably Morellonomicon? No, it doesn't seem worth it. Probably Grail. Blue team getting caught a little bit out of position there, but Jarvan taking some pretty ridiculous damage. But here comes the Vayne. Orianna is going to get picked up here. She will be the first death here for this blue team. And Elise goes down, and this is going to be the game, ladies and gentlemen. We still have 2 people left up for blue team, but it's over. Kha'Zix goes down there. Graves is running. Let's see if they chase him. But instead, I think they're just going to head back to base. Back to blue team's base here and try and clean this up. They have a full 38 seconds until Elise is back up. Graves is trying to chase down Thresh here. I don't think he's quite got the damage to be able to pick him up before Thresh gets back to his peeps. His peeps? Did I really just say that? Anyway, keeping up with him. I totally forgot you can teleport to Thresh's lantern.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And down goes a turret, down goes an inhibitor, down goes a second inhibitor. There's the Ace Karthus managing to get it with an ultimate. And down goes the Nexus turret. Elise is going to be back up. Ori is going to be back up, but I think it might be too late. And that is the game. GG, ladies and gentlemen. It was a fun game, even though it was fairly one-sided. It was a closer game than many one-sided games, but hey, what can you do? I only find the games, I don't choose them, so... I hope you guys did enjoy what you saw. If you like what you see, hit that like button, favorite, subscribe. You know the drill. If you really like it, share with your friends. I do appreciate all of the support. I really do. You guys are my heroes. And I'd like to thank you one more time for watching. And we'll see you on the next video, guys.